Quantum entanglement. Einstein's ghostly action at a distance. Act 1 Overture asking the sky. What kind of universe do we live in? Is isolated dust? Or are the stars connected to each other? When the standing electron rotates, is its destiny on the other side of the universe? Being simultaneously affected by another silent partner. Philosopher says, existence is loneliness. Physicists discovered, maybe loneliness never really existed. In the quantum world, everything seems to be connected by an invisible thread, closely connected. This thread spans time and space, beyond cause and effect and distance. Today we are going to follow this thread. From Einstein's doubt to Bohr's persistence. From the boundaries of human understanding, towards the tearing point of reality itself. We want to find the answer. In the quantum world, what exactly is? Resew the separated entities back into one body. This is the story of quantum entanglement, a challenge to common sense judgment, a revolution in the definition of reality. Let us set out to measure the scale of thought. Act 2 chronicles the footsteps of giants 1935. Princeton University. Einstein, Podolsky and Rosen co-published a paper. Later he was known as EP 216. That's not an ordinary paper. It is a letter of inquiry written to reality. Einstein hated the ambiguity of quantum mechanics. He once said that God does not play dice. In his opinion, the world should have order, cause, and effect and certainty. But the spiritual leader of Bohr's quantum school answer with a smile. Please don't tell God what to do. Their dispute was more than just a scientific disagreement. It's more about the conflict of worldviews that exists. EPR proposes a thought experiment. Suppose two particles are entangled, and then sent in the opposite direction. When you measure the spin of one of the status of the other pill will be determined immediately. What does it mean? It seems that information can travel faster than the speed of light. This violates the theory of relativity. It also goes against Einstein's belief in the universe. He said angrily, the phenomenon of ghostly action at a distance. He believes there must be some hidden mechanism, a hidden variable that has not yet been revealed, manipulating particles in the dark. Decades later, Irish physicist John Bell appears. He used mathematics to provide verification methods. Bell's inequality. He can judge. Is this world really what Einstein wanted? Is local. 1970s. French scientist Astaire completed key experiments. The results are shocking. Einstein was wrong. Entangled particle correlations. It really transcends the limitations of space. That was the moment when humans realized for the first time. Reality may not be made of separate parts. Rather, it is a whole woven by invisible threads. Act 3 deeply analyzes the labyrinth of thoughts. To understand quantum entanglement, we have to start with a simple analogy. Imagine two violins that are perfectly in tune. When you pluck one of the strings, another violin will resonate gently. That's the magic of resonance. Quantum entanglement is resonance at the cosmic level. When two particles are generated in a specific way, their properties are mirror images of each other, like twins of destiny. A spin up. The other one must go down, even if they are taken to opposite ends of the galaxy. As long as you measure one of them, the other one will know immediately. This is not the transmission of signals, but the sharing of status. They are no longer two independent entities, but two sides of the same thing. Like a shadow in a mirror. Like two perfectly symmetrical mirrors. You turn one side. The other side responded immediately. That's not the transmission of information, but an echo of the same event. Another metaphor. Imagine the reds separated in a deck of playing cards. Ace of hearts and ace of spades. They were each taken to different cities. The moment you open the red star one, the fate of the ace of spades is decided. The difference is flop in the quantum world. The past does not determine the future. But at the moment of measurement, reality is created. This is the paradox of entanglement. We think the world is like building blocks, can be disassembled one by one. But at the quantum level, there are no gaps between the blocks. They are two crests of the same wave. They are different faces of the same whole. This is the metaphor of the invisible thread. Every particle is a node on this cosmic web. When you touch one of them, the whole network will shake. Quantum entanglement reminds us. Distance may be just an illusion. At a deeper level, the universe has never been separated. People often misunderstand that entanglement is a form of faster-than-light communication. This is not the case. Entanglement cannot convey controllable information. It can only reflect the relationship. The limit on the speed of light still exists. It's just that we discover the depths of reality. The speed of contact is not measured in light years. Act 4, Catching Fire, From Theory to World. Quantum entanglement is no longer just a thought experiment. It has been derived from philosophical propositions, became the foundation of the technological revolution. In quantum communications, entanglement makes key distribution nearly impossible to eavesdrop. Any attempt to observe will destroy the entanglement. Exposed immediately. An era of truly unbreakable encryption. Approaching. In quantum computing, entanglement is the soul. The bits of traditional computers are only 0 or 1. But quits can exist in multiple states at the same time. When multiple quits are entangled together, computing power will grow exponentially. Entanglement is rewriting the limits of human computing. And in the field of cosmology, scientists have come up with bolder ideas. Maybe space and time itself is woven from entanglements. Some theories suggest black hole event horizon. The border that divides the world in two could be a network of quantum entanglement. In other words, the geometry of space may be the projection of countless entangled states. We thought we were exploring particles. In fact, we are exploring the structure of existence itself. Entanglement tells us the universe is not a machine, but a symphony. Every note resonates far away. Act 5 Finale. Meditating among the stars. Einstein never witnessed these discoveries. He passed away with doubts. He doesn't want to believe that the world is so weird. But it was his doubts that lit the flames of physics. Quantum entanglement reminds me. Science is not a cold formula, but an adventure of thought. Every theory is a leap into the unknown. In a world of entanglement, no real isolation. Every observation is a connection. Every thought is a resonance. Maybe between us. Also gently implicated by that invisible thread. When you hear this sentence, your consciousness has vibrated simultaneously with the thoughts of billions of people. The ghost of Einstein never disappears. He just changed his form. Be the language of the universe. Knitting time. Space exists. The boundaries of science are still stretching. Entanglement studies touched on quantum gravity information theory and philosophy of consciousness. Maybe when we finally understand entanglement, you can truly understand what connection is. So if every particle in the universe, all entangled in some sense, are you and me already connected? On the nature of connection, what is your answer? Looking forward to seeing your thoughts in the comment area.